All right, so one of the big questions I get asked all the time is what's the difference between a promoted post and a boosted post, and when should I be using them? And that's an awesome question because the truth is they're pretty much the same thing. So in this week's video, I'm gonna break down what the difference is, how to use them, and when to use them. And I've also got a couple quick tips I'm gonna share with you guys to make your promoted post or your boosted post more effective. So let's get to it. So here we are on my Facebook page. So a couple things, we're gonna walk through creating a boosted post first, and then I'll walk you through creating a promoted post. Very simple, and they're both pretty similar. When you're deciding what post you want to promote though, you always wanna think about promoting your own original content, your blog posts, your webinars, your videos, things like that. You don't want to waste money promoting things like quotes or cute puppy pictures. So you want it to be business related, you want it to be your original content and something that's going to be of value to your audience. So I've got a webinar link that I'm going to share. So a couple things, before you even go to promote your post, you want to make sure that your post is laid out so that it gets attention and that it grabs the eyes of your audience. So this is a link to a webinar that I did a couple weeks ago. So you'll see when I share this link, the image is small, it's Webinar Jam, so it's their branding, their logo. It doesn't really catch your eye, and it doesn't really say anything about the video or the replay. So the first thing you'll want to do is upload your own image. I always create images for links that I'm sharing, so you can always swap out the image. All right, so you'll see how much better that looks already. It's a bigger photo, it's got text on it, so people can look at this image and they know exactly what the webinar is about. The other thing, you can actually change this text, your headline below here. So if you just click on that, you can change this. I could do boosted post versus promoted post. You can swap this out. You can also update this description down here. So you can add a call to action, whatever makes sense. So by swapping out the image and updating the headline and the description, this is already going to be a more effective ad because it's going to catch their attention. It's easy and clear to see what this ad is about. So we should see some more likes, clicks, and shares on this post. So we've got that. You can add your text up here, you know, your headline, all of that good stuff. I'm just gonna pop down to an ad that I've already have posted. Okay, so I've just scrolled down a little bit to an older post that I'm gonna boost about my weekly webinar. So I'm just gonna hit this boost post button. Now you've got a couple options for your targeting here. So you wanna take the time to come in and think about who you want to see this ad. Now this is for my weekly webinar, so I really just want my fans to see it because chances are they're on my email list, they know about my weekly webinar, so that's the most relevant audience for me. I could also show this to people who like my page and their friends. So when you see those ads in your newsfeed and it says Amy Crane likes this page or Amy Crane likes this post, it's a social proof ad. So it's gonna show it to my friends whether or not they're interested in Facebook advertising or not. So you don't have as much control here. You can also select targeting. So if you wanted to target specific pages or a couple different interests, you could do that. You would just hit edit audience and you can adjust what countries you want your ad to be shown to. And if you want to adjust the age, male, female, and you can also add in your interest here. So you've got a little bit more options in here as far as your targeting. So it's worth it to come in and set this up the way that you want. Of course, you've got your budget. So let's say I want to spend $60 on this over 4 days. So you can set it if you want to spend $10, $20, whatever you want, and then you can also set how long you want this ad to run for. Pretty straightforward there. Now the next option, and this is what's really cool, is you can select a conversion pixel. Now these are conversion pixels that I have set up on a test account, so they aren't actually installed, but if they were, I could select one of these, and that way I'm able to track once people interact with my ad, what happens to them after? Did they sign up for my email list? Did they sign up to watch my webinar? So you can see what happens after they click on your ad. So it's just a cool way, even if you're not optimizing for conversions. For this particular ad, I'm not, because I have other ads running for my webinar, but This ad I use to serve as a reminder, and then if someone isn't on my list, they can still sign up. So it kind of works both ways, but my main objective is just to get the engagement and to get it out there and get it in front of my audience. But it's cool to see how many people actually convert from this ad. Then you'll just select your account. It should be defaulted to your payment. And then you'll just hit boost. Facebook will approve your ad in 30 minutes to, a couple hours, 24 hours, something like that. It usually doesn't take too long, and then you're ready to go. All right, so now I'm an ads manager, and we are going to set up a promoted post. So from here, we're gonna select create ad up in the upper right-hand corner. Then we're just gonna select this first objective, boost your post. Select your page, and then it's gonna pull up a list of your most recent posts. So you'll just select whichever post you wanna promote, click continue. You can change your campaign name. Again, you've got all of your targeting options, but you've got more targeting options here, right? So if you wanted to target based on behavior or you wanted to dig into demographics, you do have more targeting options with a promoted post. But you'll put in your location, your age, your gender, your interest, all of that good stuff. You'll also set your daily budget. You're optimizing for post engagement. So Facebook is going to optimize this ad to get likes, clicks, and shares. You can also set how long you want your ad to run. And then you also have the option to select a conversion pixel with a promoted post here. So you're still able to track if you're getting signups or conversions from a promoted post, even if you're not optimizing it. So the main difference between a promoted post and a boosted post is you've got a little bit more options with your targeting. Okay, so that's it. Now you know the difference between a promoted and a boosted post, and you know how to set both of them up. So if you have questions you want answered, leave them in the comments below, and I might feature your question on one of our upcoming videos. I'm Amy from Social Lab Marketing. I'll see you guys next time.